my name is Rachel, and I am the co-owner of AR Workshop Garland. We are located in the Firewheel Plaza area. We would like to welcome you to your new home and community. AR Workshop Garland is a boutique DIY creative workshop offering hands-on classes to create customized home decor pieces out of raw materials, including wood and canvas. We have projects for every age group and over 1,500 designs for you to personalize with your family's details. In this video, we will show you how to complete your DIY holiday ornament. So let's begin.
Go.
Okay, in your DIY kit, you should have your makeup sponge, your paint. You should have a little bag with twine and an eyelet. You will have your stencil, and then you will have your wooden block. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take your wooden block and you want to make sure that it's right side up. So if you'll see, there's like a little indentation right here. This is the top of your block. So you're going to lay your block down. You're going to grab your stencil. You want to flip it over and you want to peel. So when you're peeling it, you want to make sure that you just kind of go low and slow. Low and slow. Just like that. So then you can take your stencil and place it on top of your wooden block and press down. Next, you want to work on taking off all of the masking tape. And you can just kind of roll this off. And you want to make sure that every piece of the blue stencil stays down. So this is now what your wooden block should look like. Next, what you want to do is you want to pour out your paint onto the stencil backing. So if you press and lift like that, and then you'll just need a little bit of paint. You actually won't need the whole thing. So that's all the paint that you're going to need. So then if you'll take your makeup sponge, dip it in the paint. You see there's quite a bit of paint on there. You don't really need that much, so you can just dab it a little bit. And then you come over here to your block and you just dab. You do not want to swipe. You only want to dab, because if you swipe, then paint can get underneath the stencil. So go back here, grab some more, and just lightly dab it. And just make sure that you pay attention to your ends, that you don't get paint over that. Grab some more paint, dab some more. And it does look like I'll need a little bit more paint. And again, you don't want to have a glop like that. You want it to be very light. And then just dab, 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 dab. And you may be required to put more than one layer of paint on here. I would recommend letting it dry a little bit before you add your second coat. So okay. So now we're going to do our second coat, and we're gonna dab again. Dab, 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 dab. Make sure you get all these little bitty pieces in here. A little bit more paint. Get that. And if you need to, you can kind of move your board around. It doesn't have to stay in one spot. Just move it to where you can get all of the inside of the stencil. And I think that looks good. So we'll let that dry. Okay, now that it's completely dried, you want to go ahead and start peeling this off. And sometimes your stencil might rip, and that's okay. So you just kind of want to pull it off. Put that to the side. And grab your toothpick and kind of lift up some of these other little pieces. Just like that. There you go. Now you have your little wooden block with your stencil on it, your painted stencil. Okay, so next what you want to do is open up your little bag that has your twine and your eyelet. So that little indentation that we had there earlier, now you want to just twist this into that. And so when you're doing this, you want to push down a little bit with some force. And then you'll be able to feel that wood grab a hold of it. Okay, so then you have that in there. Grab your twine and place it through the eyelet. And then just tie a little knot in it. And then you can grab some scissors and trim that right there. And there you go. There is your new home ornament for your Christmas tree.